So I'm Michelle Herring, your personal book stylist, and this is my bookstore, Covermaker Books. We've been in business 20 years this year. We have probably about 125,000 used books and about 1,000 new titles. Most of my new titles are the things that I recommend to people all the time. Some of my new titles are mistakes. If people come into the store and ask, I have to be honest. All right, so in my bookstore we have bookstore cats. One just walked in front of the camera, but she left again. We have two permanent bookstore cats. We have a fluffy Himalayan named Anika, and then we also have a Siamese mix named Squeaky. This bookstore isn't the best place for people that have major cat allergies. So now, okay, that's hysterical. The tripod is being attacked by the cat because it's also a scratching post. Oh, there's a cat. That's Squeaky. He wanted to know what the camera was. Squeak, come back over here. So now we just have kitty butt. Cats are not like dogs. They are not responsive. So that's Squeaky cleaning himself. I wish that I could say Squeaky was your official book stylist, but he doesn't read. But he does have two books about him. The employees did the first 9 lives of Squeaky the Bookstore Cat, which is 9 short stories. And then we had some awesome local authors do 18 more. And then we're doing a third book about Squeaky for his 10th birthday, which is in October. We do a lot of events here at the store, as well as 6 book clubs. And the book clubs fluctuate. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 8. I run most of them. We have, our longest running book club is fantasy, urban fantasy. It started as urban fantasy, then it had to become fantasy at the point at which urban fantasy started bottoming out, which for those of you that read it know that happened. Then we have a teen book club, which was born from urban fantasy because a lot of teens started coming to my urban fantasy book club and I thought they deserved their own. We have a romance book club and we have a mystery book club. We also have a reading challenge book club. That one's really neat, where we read off a list of categories and then everybody talks about what they read. It's all getting people to read. That's the entire purpose of this store. It's not about politics. It's not about classics. It's about reading mainly genre fiction and getting other people to read. I've been reading since I was 8, and most days I read a book a day. So that's a lot of books. And I spend a lot of time every day recommending books to people. Some of my customers have moved away, and then they come in and they say, but there's nobody to recommend books for me anymore. How will I find my next book? So I decided to try this to see if I could recommend books to people outside my general sphere.